Peace and divine blessings. What a wonderful day. Grand rising. Good morning, family and friends, gods and goddesses, kings and queens, and devils and haters alike. Welcome to my channel. My name is Isa Ali. I am a licensed religious science practitioner and a certified hypnotist and a holistic advisor. Welcome again. Filled with grace and healing, we wake up to a brand new day, a brand new opportunity to express ourselves. Now, I know some of you are so trapped in the matrix that you may think that your day is, oh my God, it's Monday, or thank God it's Friday, or it's Sunday, or the weekend is about to disappear. Oh, it's June already, it's 2025. These are just titles of the moment. You understand? In actuality, it is the present moment. It is always right now. Now, we call these moments several days or titles or names so we can have a common denominator of our reality. But the actual truth is the moment is now. So every day you wake up, you're waking up to a brand new moment. The question is, are you waking up with the old vibration from my past moment, which we call yesterday, introducing it into the present moment? Or are you waking up with the idea that this is a brand new moment, a brand new opportunity, and you actually don't know what is in front of you unless you expect things to be always working out for you? And the only way you can really get on that type of frequency and vibration is by doing some type of ritual. Now, whether you are aware of it or not, you are always doing some type of ritual or exercise when you wake up. Some of you guys have rituals of looking at your cell phone, scrolling down social media, or perhaps even watching the news. You watched the news last night before you went to bed and you wake up watching the news. And then you're trying to figure out why you're so grumpy, why you're so angry, why you have all these issues and problems, because your vibration, your frequency is on that particular level. Now, what if I told you that there was a 5 minute practice that you can do? Yes, a 5 minute ritual that I've been doing every morning, and miracles have been manifesting for me. I want to share this with you. And it's a little different than what you probably used to hearing. So bear with me and watch this video in its wholeness. Now, when you wake up, you are going to set your timer on your phone for 5 minutes. That's all. That's the only time you may pick up your phone, is to set the timer for 5 minutes. Or if you want to do it for 10 minutes, you do it for 10 minutes. Or if you don't want to set your timer, just go through the ritual and let it flow, because it only takes 5 minutes. You can do that also. Now, the first thing you want to do is when you open your eyes, you just want to lay in your back and you want to take some deep breaths. You want to breathe in deeply and exhale deeply. Sometimes people say breathe in at the count of four, hold it for the count of four, breathe out for a count of four, hold it for a count of four, breathe in for a count of four, hold it for a count of four. Do you get what I'm saying? Now each count going up, you hold it for a count of four, will be one. Out, four, hold it, 2, 3, 4, breathe in, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold it, that's two. So you do that about 3 times. Sometimes maybe you want to do it 4 times. You just want to totally relax your body. And I want you to imagine when you are in this relaxation that you are going down either a flight of stairs or elevator. It could be from 5 to 0. And you look at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. Just relax. That's all. You just woke up. Your brain waves is in theta state because you got different brain frequency and brain waves. So you just woke up. So your brain and your subconscious mind is prime for programming. It is. So you repeat this to yourself. I allow. And you breathe in and you breathe out. I accept. Breathe in Breathe out, I surrender. Or you can do it all at once. Breathe in, saying to yourself, I allow, accept, surrender. Allow, accept, surrender. Allow, accept, surrender. Continue saying that. Keep saying that. If you say it 60 times, allow, accept, surrender. Allow, accept, surrender. Allow, accept, surrender. A matter of fact, this is even a better idea that I've done. I start from 60 and count all the way down backwards to 1. Allow, accept, surrender. And the reason why you want to allow, accept, surrender is because you want to accept a situation, a condition that do exist. You don't need to fake your strength because you are strength. And this is the sacred truth. You are strength. So you don't want to fake and act like the situation don't exist. You want to allow it to be. And you're also affirming that you're surrendering to what you feel. If you feel fucked up, if you feel fear, if you feel anxiety, accept that shit. That don't mean you can't change it. It just means you are just accepting it. Allow, accept, surrender. And let this first act of the day embrace you, envelope you. And then you move on to the second step. You honor your feelings. You declare the universal truth. Now, I know that there are some teachings and philosophies that say that act as if and be, even I practice it at times. However, sometimes I also practice feeling my feelings, not denying them, embracing them and working through them and allowing myself to be the light shining through the darkness to blossom. Bring anything to mind that may be lingering perhaps from yesterday, or any fears about today, and speak gently. I feel overwhelmed by all I need to do today. That's an example. Then breathe that in. Now, I don't usually use the word but, because what comes after the word but erases, extinguishes, or nullifies what came before the word but. For example, it's a beautiful day today. The sun is shining, but it's raining. What are you going to remember? What's going to be the impact of that statement? It's raining. You ain't going to think about how beautiful it is. You think about it's raining. Here's another example. I just got a new pair of shoes. I really like them, but I shouldn't have got white. I don't think I could have afforded this. What you going to remember? The last statement after the but. Now, my point is, let us use that but to say something that is powerful and more powerful than the first statement before the but. This is where I use the but. I don't deny how I feel. However, after the but, I say a universal truth that I know is true. Here's an example. I feel overwhelmed by all I need today, and I'm worried and concerned. But I trust the infinite divine creative source of life itself. The divine, infinite God is guiding and ordering every step I take. I feel uncertain about my future finances, and I have anxiety about it. But I've never been homeless. God has always supported me. But I always have food in my refrigerator. But I'm always healthy, whole, and complete. But I always find a way. See, that is the truth. You remember the times that you have felt anxiety and fear, and you affirm how you always made it through them challenges. This is how we begin the day, honest about our pain and anchoring into our highest good. We're not pretending, we're not faking it, we're feeling it. Even if, for example, exercising. Let's say you're trying to lose weight. I don't feel like working out today. My body hurt. This is not working. But I can imagine if I just do it just for the day, I will feel better. You get it? That's magic. And do that. Recite that. Recite that in the morning while you're laying in your bed 60 times. 60, 59, 58, 57. And you can say different ones. But remember, after the but is always a declaration of a universal principle or truth. I feel like shit, but I am still a child of God. I hate myself, but I am a beautiful expression of the infinite knowingness of life itself, regardless how I feel. And the third step is gratitude in advance. You give gratitude for what you have stated after the but. I'm grateful that I am a child of the living God. I'm grateful that the money that I needed has already arrived and is arriving to assist me in my time of need. I'm grateful to the great all of all for allowing my day to unfold with magic and miracles alike. I'm grateful. Feel that gratitude. Breathe that gratitude. I'm grateful that the day is already filled with miracles and divine love and guidance. I'm grateful. And you recite that and say that continuously. And you'll find yourself, your vibration starting to shift just a little, perhaps, or maybe more. I could tell you that you are an infinite divine expression of God, but you already know this. You do. It's easy. It's easy to change your frequency, especially in the morning. And the fourth step that you do, you take another deep breath. And as you exhale gently, keep your hand on your heart and one on your belly and say, I forgive myself for anything I did yesterday or maybe the past. I forgive others and release any hurt with love, forgiveness. You don't need to carry the burden of unforgiveness around today. You don't need to bring that yesterday unforgiving vibration to the day. This morning, you choose freedom. Now, here is a little twist. What if you're not ready to forgive? Huh, Issa? Then what? Well, you say this, I'm ready. And one step closer to practicing forgiveness for this situation. And I honor where I am today. So what you're doing now is you're still in your power, and you're still grounded. However, at the same time, you know and affirming that you're walking towards forgiveness, which is a process. Yes, sometimes we can snap our fingers and we can forgive, but then there's sometimes you may not either want to forgive or are in the process of forgiving. And most of the time, the forgiveness part is an identity that you have related to that have been violated. So really, it's an image that you are holding on to about yourself that you think have been violated. Well, I get into another video about forgiveness. But anyway, That would be the fourth step. And the last step, you want to release. You want to open up your arms while you're laying in bed, and you want to breathe in and breathe out. You want to breathe in and breathe out. Maybe you will actually begin to feel Source being present. Try not to feel good after you do this 5-minute ritual. You will realize it is very hard not to. I wonder, will you do this today or tomorrow? And you just release, you trust, and you receive. I now open myself up to love, money, and wealth and life today. And so it is. Feel your soul smile, and you are ready. And then you start your day. Thank you for starting your day with sacred wounds. As you move through the day, remember you are not broken. You are becoming aware of your wholeness. Your wounds, they are very sacred. They are powerful. And this morning, you turned them into that power. Subscribe, share these videos with friends, carry this peace with you into the world, and leave a comment. Peace.